Just a quick walkthrough of the garden here. Things have gotten bigger now that it's July. Those are some herbs in the past, or that I just passed over there. This is the pomegranate tree. This is the artichokes. Here's some artichokes in flower. We ate quite a few of them. We decided to let them go to flower just to see what they look like. My wife says we ate about 10 of them. Here are the grapevines with lots of little grapes, grape bunches. I've eaten quite a few of those. They're delicious. And strawberry plants down there. Can't see any strawberries at the moment, but they're there. Second grapevine. This one doesn't produce as many grapes, so I think I may end up chopping it down and replacing it with something else at some point. More strawberries. The onion / chive box with this one monstrosity of an onion having gone to seed. Very fascinating. All this green ground cover is actually watermelon. No watermelons, though. I'm not sure what the right environment for a watermelon is, except that this didn't seem to be it. In the corner there used to be a big sunflower plant. The photo showed earlier was the seeds we pulled from it. The sunflower looking quite droopy, but he's about ready to go. There's a happy sunflower. This is my cilantro box. Those cilantros have gone to seed to become coriander. Potato box. I just recently reburied the potato plant so that it will produce more. There's soybean there. Basil right there. Thai basil, which you'll find in the Vietnamese pho noodle soup, is right there. More of the soybeans there. There's some asparagus kind of hiding in there. There was lettuce and stuff here, but we pulled it out because it gets way too hot for that this time of year. 4 green bell pepper plants. And you can see a couple of the bell peppers there. Look a little bit more like the shape more like a jalapeno, but those are bell peppers. This is a box of I guess what happens to lettuce when you don't pull it out and eat it. It's all gone to seed. It's gone quite tall and inedible. There's some broccoli in the back there, kind of a bluish green leaves. Some zucchini there in the back, zucchini, squash, that sort of thing. Got cucumbers plant here, and if you look very closely down there, there's a couple little cucumbers starting right there. Over here is our small field of tomatoes. I didn't put them in cages. I was just kind of curious to see how they would grow. Turns out that one good reason for caging is that the plants the fruit doesn't touch the dirt, which prevents bugs from climbing right in. In the back are some casualties. So I may end up caging these in the near future. But a whole slew of various tomatoes, some of the early girl tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Over here are pear tomatoes, which I'd never heard of before until now. This one here, let me grab this, is what they look like when they're done. They look like little pears. They're quite delicious, and I'll eat this one right now. Very good. This is what's left of the wheat. I've chopped most of it down, but there's still a couple heads there that I'll take down and reseed. Blueberries didn't do much this year. Still very small. The lemon was quite productive. You can see many lemons that are still green that will turn yellow shortly. And over here is the lime, which didn't produce anything this year. Pretty sad because I prefer limes considerably over lemons. This is the raspberry bush, which was one stalk last year, and now it is many stalks. And here you can see a bunch of what will become raspberries in the near future. And this box was completely full of snap peas, sugar snap peas, but we ate them all, and it got too hot for them, and so we chopped them down. And additionally, in there is stuff we pulled up, including that giant leaf you see there is from one of the sunflower plants. In the back, we had a bunch of sweet corn, which apparently we can't grow because none of it did any good. Here, however, we have corn that seems to be doing reasonably well. It's taller than I am, and this is blue corn. We haven't eaten any of it yet or seen what it looks like, but kind of excited about that. So that's the garden so far. It is currently the middle of July, and as soon as the heat dies down a bit, we'll have our second growing season where we'll be able to replant lettuce and all that stuff that'll grow better once the weather cools down.